Welcome, ladies and gents. I'm your host, Sinistrino1, and today we're going to be going over the Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It has been about 10 years since I have played Brotherhood. I actually did I wouldn't call it, well, I guess you could call it a walkthrough back in 2011. As soon as I got back from Afghanistan, it had no commentary in it. It was very, very old. I was just going through it. I wasn't trying to do 100% sync or anything. That was before I literally just got back from Afghanistan. I wasn't really too worried about making kind of like perfectionist 100% types of walkthroughs. So I was just playing the game, having fun, going around, and I did it in like 8 videos. They were all pretty long videos if I remember correctly. But yeah, so here we go. We are finally getting the chance to sit down and actually trying to go through the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, doing 100% synchronization. Now, when I say 100% synchronization, I mean each and every single mission that you can do that allows you to be able to have the optional objectives to get 100% sync. Those are what we're going to be going for. Now, it's going to be up to you all. The more likes you do, the more comments, the more interactions on these live streams and videos and stuff means maybe the bigger chance that we have of actually completing the entire game 100%, if that is something you like to see. But that is all going to be up to every single one of you out there watching, as you guys motivate me to want to do those types of challenges. So again, it's up to you. So the version that I'm playing, obviously, is the Xbox Series X version. This is the Ezio Collection. We just finished Assassin's Creed 2, and again, now we are moving on to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's go time. Inspired by historical events and characters, this work of fiction was designed, developed, and produced by a multinational... Alright, so there will be commentary, of course, as you guys are used to seeing. However, I'm not going to be like just, talking out my butt. Everything that we do is going to be specifically for a purpose and a reason as we go through this. It's been a good 10 years since I have played this game. So we're going to do our best. We're probably going to have to restart missions a bunch of times because we're going to learn. This is a straight up playthrough kind of let's play. So you're going to see exactly how it's going to partake, or how I would actually partake. If I was making this specifically just videos, you're going to find out exactly how I would go about doing that. So unfortunately, just like the previous game, you never have the ability to adjust any options when you're outside of the game. It's always only when you're inside the game. So make sure we have subtitles on, and we are going to be ready to go. Story mode, and here we go. What are you going to call this? Just call it Strain 01.
I don't think anyone ever expects to wake up one morning and find themselves caught in the middle of a war between 2 secret organizations. I know I didn't. But here I am. On one side are the Templars, better known these days as Abstergo Industries. They're in the business of control. Politics, economics, technology. They won't stop until every single one of us serves them. Literally. Fighting against them are the Assassins, a group dedicated to safeguarding humanity's free will. I was born into the Brotherhood. A couple of weeks ago, the Templars found me. They took me prisoner, strapped me into a machine they built, and put me to work. It's called an Animus. And it's where I spent most of my time. Exploring the memories of my ancestors, discovering entire lives locked deep inside my DNA. First, I revisited the life of Altair ibn La'ahad, an assassin from the Crusades. The Templars wanted the location of something known as a Piece of Eden, an ancient artifact capable of bending people to their will. Once the Templars had what they were looking for, they decided my usefulness had come to an end. But Lucy saved me. Lucy. When things were at their worst, she revealed herself to be an assassin and helped me escape. I was hoping that would be the end of my misadventures, but we were just getting started. Back into another Animus I went. Now, I'm reliving the memories of Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my ancestor from the Renaissance, searching for a path forward. Through the bleeding effect, I'm becoming an assassin in more than just name. It will come in handy as the Templars prepare to enslave us all. They found us. They've crashed our hideout and we're fleeing the scene looking for a place to hide. Only there isn't any and time is running short. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
I really do wish at some point they bring Desmond back. I don't know how they would obviously go about doing it, but I feel like the Assassin's Creed series is just as much a part of Desmond as he is a part of it, you know?
How did you find me?
Mario Auditore, let me hear.
Definitely one of the best villains in all of Assassin's Creed right here. Let me know that you guys can hear me okay, and I'll try not to talk during any of the cutscene parts.
Rebecca, what's going on?
I have to run some diagnostics. I'll get back to you. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. There's so many questions.
Yeah, so I'm going to be playing the new DLC that's going to be coming out soon for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, if you're watching this live. I will have it out sometime within the next few weeks, so hope you guys will enjoy that. And then we are going to be continuing Valhalla, of course. But right now we're going through here. This is Brotherhood, and let's do it. I don't think anything here pertains to 100% sync yet.
Better in the hands of the earth than in the hands of man.
Uncle.
What can I say? We sent a single man against an entire army. I was worried. Quick, climb up. We have to get out of here.
So I can definitely tell that they worked on this. I've never played the Ezio collection version of this game, but from what I can see, I can definitely tell that they've upped a little bit of the stuff. Not too much, though. Not as, I would say, not as much as they did in the original Assassin's Creed 2. They really, really changed a lot and upgraded the stuff for that one. But for being a 10-year-old game, this still looks really good.
You would not believe the things I have seen, Mario.
Then be sure to stay alive that I might hear of them.
I expect opposition.
And I expect the Borgia to mourn the loss of many lives tonight.
Of course, this is picking up immediately where it left off in AC2.
Che cosa fate qui? Assassini! God will see you pay for your crimes! You have desecrated the sanctity of this holy place!
You condemn what you do not understand.
We must go, Ezio, now!
The lip syncing is actually done really, really well.
This is the voice of the devil! Turn away from them!
Did Rodrigo manage to hurt you?
Barely. My armor blunted his attack.
Against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against the spiritual weakness in high places.
Be ready to fight.
Strain is always ready.
What are you doing?
Saving you from the look of things.
This is what I love about this game. As you can see, you can counter back and forth on all of these enemies. It's so good. Once you get one counter, you can go to the next one, to the next one, which is something that Assassin's Creed 2 did not have, which is one thing that just I love about this. Also, you actually know when they're going to counter because it tells you. It gives you like a little bit of a clue and a hint, as you can see the little symbol above their head. So it kind of like, I wouldn't say it, you still have to time everything correctly though, but at least you know they definitely improved a lot of things from AC2. But unfortunately, this is old Assassin's Creed, and this is Assassin's Creed, so you still have to worry about those damn magnets. You know how much I love magnets in Assassin's Creed. Also, stay plenty behind him, because you move way faster than he does, and it can become very, very cumbersome when you pass him without trying to, because he's just so slow. So always try to stay a little bit behind him, so that way I am streaming this in 4K, so hopefully the quality is good. As you can see, just totally decided to miss the thing there. Thank you. I've been working on my parkour skills as of late. He gets stuck. I don't know why he gets stuck there. It's hilarious. And again, like every great Assassin's Creed game from years past, you always get this little cool kind of title card sequence towards the beginning of the game.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
And of course, without that move right there, there would be no Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. If he would not have given the apple to him, then there would be no Brotherhood. But I gotta talk during this, obviously, because this song is probably gonna get copyrighted, but you know what? It is what it is. So if you do want to support the channel so we don't have to worry about copyright stuff, by all means, you can donate via the link in the description, become a member to support the channel. And there are perks, of course. So make sure you check those out. But I don't think there was a 100% synchronization in what we just did, so...
And then Minerva talked about the sun. She told of a disaster that occurred long ago, and another that is coming.
Sometime far in the future, Vero? Then we need not worry about it.
See. Perhaps our work is finished.
Would that be so bad?
It's funny, it took this guy a year. This is a year later. But it took him a year to talk about that. I don't know why.
We upgraded the arsenal while you were away.
Ah, and it is now customary for you to fire cannonballs at visitors.
My apologies. We only installed them a few days ago. My men are still being trained in their use.
I guess you could say this was made around the same time that Red Dead Redemption was. The original. But I've always felt that it has like kind of a yellowish tint. An orange yellowish tint to the world. You know what I mean? Like everything has a hint of yellow in it.
Welcome back, Ezio. Ezio! Look, it is Ezio! Let me see!
Buongiorno!
Salve, Mario!
It's good to be home.
Two of them.
This place just keeps getting better.
Thanks to you.
Brother!
Claudia. It is good to be home. How is mother?
She's fine. I heard you were returning, but I'm glad to see it with my own eyes. The Contessa of Forli is here to welcome you. I had no idea you were so famous.
Katarina? Here?
Is it finished then? Is the Spaniard truly dead?
Gather the others in Mario's study tonight. I'll explain everything there.
Steel yourself, Ezio. They will have many questions.
Claudia, tell the Contessa I look forward to seeing her this evening.
Alright, so we have a few things.
Oh,
Need some help.
Salve.
So many flowers. Your husband must be very lucky.
I am the lucky one. I have you here to aid me.
Let me see what I can do.
Back there, I may have given you the wrong impression.
Oh?
I have no husband. The flowers are for a party.
Am I invited?
To Claudia Auditori's birthday party in the villa. If you are willing to help me again, I need someone with class to accompany me.
What makes you think I have class?
I could tell the moment I saw you. No one in this town walks with such bearing. I'm certain Ezio Auditori himself would be impressed.
Oh? What do you know of Ezio?
Claudia thinks the world of him, but he rarely visits her. From what I gather, he's distant.
She is right. I have been.
Oh no. You? The party was intended to be a surprise. Promise you will not tell Claudia.
What will you do to keep me quiet?
I am sure I can think of several things.
I'll be waiting to hear them when we get there. Now about earning my silence.
I have something in mind. There is one condition.
Anything.
You must wait until tomorrow.
If it pleases you, I will not stand in your way.
It will be worth the wait, Ezio. Trust me.
Lies, I tell you. All lies. Tomorrow, unfortunately, will not be a glorious day. My favorite Assassin's Creed game, I would have to say, is kind of like a tie right now between Origins and Revelations. But after this, we're going to play Revelations, so I will be able to fully understand Revelations again. It's still been about 10 years since I've played Revelations, so I have a good feeling that that probably Origins is going to be my favorite, but we'll see when we get to that point.
Buongiorno.
Ezio, Mario is going to murder me. I have lost his favorite horse.
Do not despair. I will bring it back.
God bless you, Ezio.
Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. Whoa. Good boy. After playing Red Dead Redemption 2, that's what I want to say. Well, where you going? Jeez. Oh, you got to be kidding me. So I hit the button, I press B, and he just keeps going right by. I was going to wait till he comes back over here. Oh, don't tell me. He'll just stay there the entire time until I get close. There we go. You just gotta literally put yourself in front of him and kind of risk your own life in order to be able to get him. Makes sense.
Here.
Grazie, Ezio. I can no longer keep up with the horses. Promise me you will enjoy your good health. Do not spend as much time in battle as your Uncle Mario.
My battles have already been won.
That is good news. Arrivederci, Ezio.
Thank you so much to Mr. Janu for the super chat. I really appreciate it, bud. I don't know what's going on, but I think my my annotations for donations and stuff, they're not working right now, unfortunately, and I don't know. I'd have to restart the stream in order to get it to work, so I do apologize if nothing shows up, but I will do my best to please call it out and let me know if you do a donation or a super chat or become a member so that I can make sure to give you the proper shout out.
So, these are the new cannons?
Yes, Signor Ezio.
May I try one?
Yes, but... Go on, tell him. We cannot seem to make them work properly, and the fool who mounted them is nowhere to be found.
Then it is up to me to find him.
We do not want to waste your time.
It is not any trouble. I have all the time in the world now.
Not so much, Ezio, not so much. So let's just take a moment to just look at the beautiful Monteriggiero. I think I totally probably am butchering exactly how you say it. But yeah, the game is just still so beautiful to this day. Totally missed every single thing that he was supposed to climb onto there. Did not go exactly how I thought that was going to. I guess we could have stayed up and just went around the long way. Sleeping on the job, are you?
Salve, Messere. We need you to fix the cannons on the battlements.
Leave me be. I do not begin repairs before noon.
Do you know what time it is?
I make cannons, not clocks.
If you are busy, someone else will fix them.
Uno momento. No one else will touch my cannons. Soldiers have no respect for artillery. They expect a gun to work like magic. You need to feel her out. Give her a little encouragement. We are only equipped with simple cannons now, but I got hold of a design from France, yeah? A hand cannon. Something called a wrought iron murderer. Imagine firing a cannon from your hands. That is the future.
And what a horrible future it is. Destruction leads to chaos, leads to anarchy, because we just wanted to continue to make the coolest toys. The sad, sad thing.
What have you done?
We used them.
They were not ready for firing. You could have gotten us all killed. Let me see.
His breath is more fatal than our cannons.
Only when you two fools are shooting them. There, try it.
Now, I don't know if this is... See, here's the thing. In this game, it doesn't really tell you what... If I remember correctly, it only shows it for a brief period of time what is 100% sync. So I don't think anything in this beginning memory is
to test the alignment.
100% synchronization worthy.
The aiming mechanism is fine. The problem must be behind it. Perfecto! At least someone here knows how to shoot. Now, for the other one.
I must go.
Thanks for your help. If you hear the cannons tomorrow, do not worry. We will be practicing at dawn.
Too bad it will not do you any good.
Very funny. Now fix the second cannon.
I know this game is, can't believe how the time has just kind of flew on by, right, everybody? As we sit here and we play video games for years and years and years without realizing that, you know, that's why I love to come back to these classic games, because you really get to understand where gaming has gone in the past, you know, 10, 20 years. We've accomplished so much the way games are now, but at the same time, a lot of gameplay hasn't changed. And, you know, a lot of things are the same as they were 10, 15, 20 years ago. It's just really graphics have been the biggest thing, the leap, but everything else has pretty much stayed the same as far as gameplay-wise. It's really hard to come up with new gameplay concepts that haven't already been done, just like it's really hard to come up with movies that haven't already been kind of done before as well.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Caterina, to what do I owe the pleasure of your presence here?
I desire an allegiance. The papal armies have resumed their march on Forli. Your mercenaries would be a great asset to my cause.
It is likely that I can give you what you seek. But we will talk later. Mother. Machiavelli. It is done. Though not, I think, as any of us expected. I entered the Vaticano and faced Rodrigo. No! He used the power of the papal staff against me, but I defeated him. Combining the staff and the apple, I gained access to the vault. There, a moving painting of the goddess Minerva spoke. She told of a terrible tragedy to befall mankind in the future, but gave hope of lost temples that will provide aid to humanity. And then she called out to a phantom, Desmond, as if he were there, standing beside me. After her warning, she vanished.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine such wonders.
The vault did not house the terrible weapon we feared. This is good news.
What of this goddess, this Minerva? Did she appear human?
Yes, but her words proved otherwise. All of her kind died many years ago. I wish I could show you the magic she performed.
Who is Desmond, and where are these temples Minerva spoke of?
I do not know.
Perhaps we must search for them.
Tell me how it ended with Borgia. Did Rodrigo beg forgiveness? Make excuses? Promise power in return?
No, none of those things.
Interesting. I'm surprised he remained so composed.
I let him leave.
The Spaniard lives! Once our enemies are dead, we can speak of vaults and gods and ancient places. You should have killed him. We're sure to suffer for it.
I am not here to debate the past. Together, we should discuss the future.
No. I am leaving immediately for Roma.
Ezio, I do not know why you spared him, but I trust your judgment. Machiavelli will come around.
I also agree that he should have taken him out. He should not have left him to live. It was very against the whole reason of the game for him to just let him go like that in Assassin's Creed 2. I understand they did it because they wanted to, I guess, create whatever story they had put in place. But you could have done this. Obviously, they couldn't because that specific character is real in history, and therefore he did not die at that time. Therefore, that's probably one of the main reasons why.
Welcome home. Ready to go again?
You don't need to ask.
One should always have the freedom to choose. Shh. What's that?
Probably just training exercises. Merda. I have to find Mario and rally the troops.
My men are in the courtyard. I aim to lead them around back and flank our attackers.
Stay out of sight.
It's the Borgia!
How did we not see this?
They must have massed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Use the cannons above the rampart. I intend to lead a frontal assault.
Do you have it?
I am keeping it safe. The Borgia must not be allowed to breach the walls until everyone is safely away. Insieme per la vittoria.
Insieme. Uncle, be careful.
I will.
Okay.
Reaching the gate!
I know you're there, Ezio! The Pope told me about you and your little group of assassins. And this! Give me the gun his friend fashioned for us! We've had too much bloodshed. I think a cleansing is in order. So consider this an invitation from my family to yours!
Such a great intro. Unfortunately, I remember when the trailer came out, they spoiled this in the trailer that Mario died. And I was so pissed. It's like, why are you... I know it's in the very beginning of the game, but why spoil something that big? It's a huge spoiler.
I can walk.
Look out! They are coming! Everyone, retreat to the villa!
I cannot fight like this.
Stand with me!
Go! Go! Ora!
Last round is on me!
I love how he uses his pistol now. The way that he uses his pistol is so cool. Look at that. That's so cool. Our camera angle can be a little bit bad here. I cannot see because of this horrible camera. There we go.
Get inside the sanctuary!
Follow me!
I like how she's just walking.
That is your best.
Okay, I had to figure out how to do it because they do change controls sometimes.
I will hold them back.
Stop! Wait for us!
We thought you had been killed, Sir Ezio.
Not yet.
Where does this passage lead?
To the north, outside the walls.
I am surprised it exists. Let me through. I must go help the troops.
Hurry, Ezio!
Where's Mother? Is she all right?
I am here, Ezio.
Grazie a Dio.
We could not leave without you.
The way out will be dangerous. Protect our mother.
Where is Mario? I thought he would be waiting for us.
The Borgia infantry are circling the town!
Mario is dead. You must leave this place. Take Mother to Firenze. Get me a horse!
You are not coming with us. Where are you riding?
To Roma!
Go, my son.
destroy them. But remember for whom we assassins fight.
I was always very upset at this section because I always thought this is Ezio's fault. All he had to do was to make sure to take out the Borgia when he had the chance. There you go, Sequence 1 complete. Don't worry, we're not doing these streams by sequences. We're just doing them as in like parts, so...
Lucy, I can't seem to get a position on Ezio's POE.
POE? Could one of you tell me what's going on?
Sorry, Desmond. Peace of Eden. In the Vatican, Minerva talked about other temples, that they're the key to preventing whatever terrible thing is about to happen to the Earth.
Right.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy. It turns out the Templars are watching the border.
Ezio hid the POE sometime in 1507, but when I try to access that DNA sequence, he seems to be remembering something else.
Like a memory inside a memory?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Exactly, maybe?
I believe you experienced something similar back at Abstergo, didn't you?
Subject 15 exhibited memory within memory-like patterns, but she was pregnant. The memories of both the fetus's father and mother were competing.
Desmond's not pregnant, at least as far as I can tell. Might just have had a big lunch.
Can you skip ahead to a later memory?
No, it doesn't work.
Well, that sounds familiar. We couldn't access Altair's later memories until Desmond had improved his synchronization.
Then it's possible something similar's occurred here. Ezio's troubled state is being transposed onto Desmond, destabilizing the memory. Either that, or Rebecca's just not a very good engineer.
Thanks, asshole.
What? I'm simply listing possible explanations. And that is amongst the most likely. Touchy.
This place isn't secure. Cell phone surveillance can see right through the walls.
Don't you mean satellite surveillance?
Are you kidding? Abstergo upgraded to cell towers ages ago. The waves go through everything above ground. They're gonna find us.
No, they aren't. Come with me. There's a beam blocking it from the inside. We're not getting in this way.
What's our next move?
The road just loops back into the highway. This is not a good place for us to be right now.
Do we have any tarps? We need to cover up the van.
I really hate to stress this, yeah, but we are running out of time.
Well, help us then, Sean. Do you have any ideas?
I don't know. Maybe there's another way into the sanctuary.
Hey, I think I've got something. Follow me.
Desmond, that was pretty awesome.
It just felt natural. We can get in through here.
Good job.
We'll just wait up here then, shall we? Yeah, all alone with massive targets painted on our backs.
Why won't this turn on?
It's great to be out of the Animus.
This isn't exactly my idea of a good time.
Well, let me guess. You're more the in-bed at 6 type.
What? Desmond? I know how to have fun.
Oh, that's very convincing. Yeah, I'm convinced.
Okay, okay. After we save the world, I'll show you.
Wait, can I get that in writing?
We have light.
I really did like the relationship between these two. I'm not going to spoil anything because everything is going to happen in this game,
I
but
don't see anything.
I really did like it.
Run! Get out before I soldati catch you! Correte! Go!
They escaped through here.
What?
Ezio and the villagers. After the attack, I can see them now.
I know it's difficult, but try to compartmentalize, Desmond. Focus on the present.
What if I can't stop the visions? How long before I start painting symbols on the walls?
Don't joke about that. 16 is dead. We're focusing on the present, okay?
Great, it's stuck.
I can get under there.
Ready. Any chance you can lift that gate?
Not unless you want me to end up like that skeleton.
I'll find a way around.
Plus, this one takes place in Rome, and just going to the Colosseum is so amazing, and it's a great feeling. If you've never played, what was the game that came out
Corridor below, through here.
Watch out for bats.
Where?
from Crytek?
I meant in case you see any.
Remind me not to make you a lookout.
Where it took place in Rome, and you were a Roman soldier or whatever, son of Rome or something like that, but I can't remember the actual name of it. But such a great game. I played it a few times, and you got to kind of mess around in the Colosseum there,
Desmond?
which is pretty cool.
More ghosts.
I'm here, okay? Stay with me.
Rise, Son of Rome, I think it was called.
Did anything fall on you?
No. Is Mother all right?
Desmond, we can't climb this.
How about you give me a boost?
That's a bad idea.
I could throw you into the air and you grab the ledge.
Even worse.
Follow me. How about this?
What are you going to... Nice job.
I aim to please. I wonder how old these tunnels are.
Middle Ages, probably. Luckily, the beams still hold our weight.
After all this time in the Animus, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you're really getting fat.
Ouch.
I even told Rebecca to widen the Animus.
Seriously?
No.
Up we go.
Ready.
You know, when I came here last...
When Ezio came here.
Yeah, I meant Ezio.
I shouldn't put you through all this. It's not right.
Hey, all joking aside, I'm having the time of my life. It's thanks to you.
Just focus on where you're going, okay?
When did this become my job?
If I pulled all the levers, then what would be left for you?
Nothing.
Nice try.
Ready?
Found a switch!
Something's open.
I'm stuck over here, but I can see a lever across the water.
Great. Ezio gets a bath with Katerina Sforza, and I get a swim in a toilet. I've got this one!
There's another lever up ahead. Come over here.
I'm guessing we just need to, yeah, swim.
Oh man, it's freezing!
Stop whining.
It's easy for you to say. You aren't swimming in medieval toxic waste. Ugh.
Yeah, this game, they definitely really fleshed out the character depth between these two right here.
I smell terrible.
You're exaggerating. Remember, this is the time of your life.
Yeah. Ready?
Go for it. Okay, release it.
How come you don't have to get wet?
Because you're here.
Charming.
Aren't I?
I've got you.
Thanks.
Ezio! We are on the other side! Hurry!
Cazzo! Dio mi salvi!
Great, the bridge is out. We can't jump this.
I have an idea. You'll have to help me. Stand at the edge and get ready.
Ready?
Made it! Let me see.
Oh, you go on ahead. I'll just stay here to die in the dark with the bats.
Was it this game that actually introduced the multiplayer?
Jump across.
Nice work.
The bats will be disappointed.
For now.
Soldati, I have found an entrance.
I'll wait here.
Good. Let me just go and get that bridge down for you.
I did the last one.
And I'm sure that will be your last one.
Haha, very funny.
Got it!
Thank you, Desmond. Now it's my turn to even the score. There.
Thanks. It's a start.
Do your magic.
Sometimes it's fun just to look around and see they created these little puzzles for you to get through, and I think they're just so cool. I love the parkour in the Assassin's Creed game. That's just one of the things that, besides history, obviously history is a very, very important thing to me, and one of the main reasons I love the Assassin's Creed series, but the parkour is also another big reason.
Up you go.
Thanks. We make a good team.
Okay.
Come on, Desmond, let's go. I can see the sanctuary.
Wow. He looks so old. Ezio must have come back here way after the attack. But why?
Desmond!
Right. Let's open that door.
I mean, the visual upgrade, even from Assassin's Creed 2 to Brotherhood, was very significant. At least I felt. Did you guys think the same thing back in 2011 when, or should I say, this game came out in 2010. That's in the middle of when I was deployed, so I didn't get actually a chance to play it until I got back, which was in 2011. So I didn't get to experience all of this until a year after you guys did. When I came back, Revolutions was just coming back, or Revelations. But I didn't get to play it until, of course, a year later.
Try using that special sight you learned from Altair.
There's something here.
Can you open the damn bookcase, Desmond?
You guys did it.
About bloody time. What's that?
Looks like something Ezio left behind. There are numbers underneath it. 1419, 1420, and 1421.
Maybe you should lie down for a bit.
No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Whoa, they really built this place to last. No signs of structural damage, no cell signal either. Should be safe to set up. Let's get the Animus down there.
Okay, everything's good here. Sean, hide the van in town, and make sure you aren't followed.
What is that smell?
It's my clothes.
They smell like you swam through a sewer.
It was Lucy's idea.
Wait a second, guys. We need power down here. There's a line running nearby I can hook into, but the wattage is weak.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Anything else you two would like? You know, some caviar perhaps? Maybe you'd like me to knit you a lovely hat? No? Fine, follow me.
Look at all of the stuff they brought down with just the 4 of them. That seems like an excessive amount of things that would have taken quite a long time to bring down. And how did they fit that all in that van?
Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
Alright, so it looks like we have a total of 4 that we need to find. I can't remember if they were actually down here or not. I think they're all over, right? There's one. Okay, that leads across. Is that going up? I see that over there. There we go. Alright, that's 3 of 4. One more, and I can definitely tell it's going to be on that other side. We just need to find... Right, is that it?
I'm back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes! It's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
You know, I've never played the Nier. What is it called? Nier Automata series, so I have no clue. I know a lot of people like that series, but I've never checked it out myself. I don't think there's... Is there anything that we can talk to?
Get in the Animus, Desmond.
What are we gonna do about Abstergo?
Wait it out. As soon as we find the apple, I get in contact with our other teams in Europe, but as far as Italy goes, we're on our own.
It'd be nice to have some help from above.
Our top assassins are busy gathering info about the Templar satellite launch. We've pinpointed several possible facilities in the US, China, and Russia, but there are no clear leads yet.
What are the other teams doing?
Combating Abstergo's search for pieces of Eden. As far as I know, Abstergo has no clue about the temples and Ezio's apple. We might actually be ahead for once.
Do you have any clue about those numbers under the drawing?
1419, 1420, 1421. Maybe something to do with the 100 Years' War. Or wait, in 1419, Pope Martin V arrived in Florence, right? He left for Rome in 1420, and that was the same year Brunelleschi began building the Duomo. And in 1421... Yeah, I'll have to do some more research, I think.
So, what do you think of Monteriggioni?
This is not Monteriggioni. Monteriggioni existed in the Renaissance. Ask me how the town was in 1554 when it was seized by Florence, and I'll tell you.
Huh. I figured you'd like it nowadays. Seems not to have changed much.
Exactly. History is the study of change. Change is life. When things become static, it means they're dead. You know I love talking about this stuff, Desmond, but we have work to do now.
We'll talk later. Now get in there and find the apple. We're counting on you.
You seem focused.
I've been busy patching new systems into Baby here. She's only gonna get better.
Is Desmond gonna be able to relive memories this time?
As a matter of fact, he will.
Always a tech geek?
Nah, I was into sports, but then I broke my leg and started playing with computers. Who knew that coding could be just as exhilarating as strapping on a board and dropping out of a helicopter?
Just FYI, you might want to get your adrenal glands checked. You know? Because that is not normal.
We'll talk later.
Alright, so I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and head into the Animus.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
What the heck? I think he grabbed me and that's what happened. So fun. So far I had a streak of 7. That's not too bad. We could do a lot better though. You really, what you want to do is you want to time it, right?
You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond.
So...
Good, now select it and you're gonna see the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
So when it comes to the combat, you want to wait sometimes before you hit the X button because you need to take a look at who's actually getting ready to counter you.
From the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Welcome to Roma.
Roma.
Yes, or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the Mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio.
A wilderness of tigers. All right, so now you can see this is our first full synchronization that we can do. There are going to be some memories that we are going to need to restart because it can be tough to grab some of these. This was the first time that Assassin's Creed went in this direction where they allowed you to replay missions and get 100% synchronization. Because of that, it's a little bit on the new side of everything. They perfected, I think, a lot more of it in Revelations and in Assassin's Creed 4, but or 3 as well. But yeah, so as good as new. Find a doctor to heal the wounds, or should it, let me get into character here because we like to role play on this channel a little bit. Find a doctor to heal the wounds from the Ville attack, then climb the church tower to locate the Mausoleo di Augusto. As you can see, we're weak. I think it said all we need to do is, what, not take any damage or something? And that's the thing I need to explain a little bit.
I need to find the doctor.
So you can view your objectives, right? That's how you're going to be able to find what you need to do for full synchronization. Because once it shows up, it'll go away and it won't come back on the screen. It wasn't until some of the later games where they would stay on the screen and then it would unlock as you progress to each and every single one. So we just need to not drop below 1 health square. Achieving full sync while completing optional objectives will unlock Ezio's memories.
Ah, my arm. Una moneta. Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look.
Don't forget to keep liking everyone, really helps the channel.
Recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
I can also lance boils, pustules, cysts, and various other fleshy deformations. someone my age. Imbecile.
Cardinale Soderini has ordered a piazza di
Aiutate un cristiano come voi.
Break
something, the idiot. Ride bene chi ride ultimo.
Oh yes, they brought back feathers. I don't know how many people complained in Assassin's Creed 1 and Assassin's Creed 2 about feathers, but yet somehow they still managed to bring them back. Nobody gives two craps about collecting feathers. It's so monotonous and so boring. I'm surprised they kept them in for as long as they did. I mean, just look at it. Whew. There it is, ladies and gents, the Colosseum. Kind of doing my own synchronization point right here. And unfortunately, this is the Ezio collection, so the frames are only 30. And that is sad because you can play the PC version and get 60 frames, but you don't get the update to the graphics a little bit, unfortunately. So it depends on what you prefer. Playing a game in 30 with updated graphics, or playing the original in 60.
Gone out that a peasant is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
The good old Assassin's Creed, hide in plain sight. They did bring that back for Valhalla.
I am through with this Rion. There is nothing left for me here. I cannot make it.
I do not even have enough for a drink at the tavern. Would think I was the principal wine merchant of the Rion.
Already, I'm just noting such a big improvement from Assassin's Creed 2 and how it controls and feels. It's definitely a pleasure to replay this game for all of you, so thank you all for being here. I also really love the music in this game because they do this little like whispering. You can hear it every now and then. I just think I love it so much. Like a lot of the soundtrack has like the singers like whispering certain parts, which are really cool. This is still before Assassin's Creed 3, so you don't have the ability to go up against cover. There we go, 100% synchronization.
She was beautiful.
She was, until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
Thank you so much, Adam. Adam says, hey buddy, just wanted to say that I love the way that you play Assassin's Creed and that for some reason watching you play the game relaxes me. So I am glad that my videos and live streams can bring enjoyment and relaxation to your life. So thank you so much, Adam, for the super chat, my friend. Next memory sequence is well executed. Il Carnefice lives on the hill overlooking the gallows. Locate and kill him. Kill your target, the Heathen Blade.
When you are ready, take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
Nice work down there. Not my best, but it's hard to make art with poor materials.
Not away, Kanya!
Requiescat in pace.
Yes, I will be doing side missions.
No! Go!
You won't find your face. My brothers. Oh, my underclothes. I'm sorry.
Gotta love the animations. Unfortunately, you cannot move your camera around when you are looting someone. I really miss that, especially from the newer games, because sometimes when you're looting, you want to make sure that no one is like next to you or someone can see you loot the bodies, because then they'll, if it's an enemy that's around, they'll come after you or whatever. It was good to build up as much looting that we can, obviously, because I do plan on buying some of the town stuff. In order to get full 100% synchronization in this entire game, you have to buy a lot of things, and I actually did that in my original playthrough of the game back in 2011. We bought pretty much everything that you could buy, like every building and stuff that you were allowed to. Exactly, no witnesses. And like I said before, because this is they finally decided to really give you a lot more options when it comes to what you're doing. So you can see that we're in Sequence 2's 25% sync so far, but you can literally click on it as good as Rome, and you can replay memory. And that, to me, when they started this, I really felt like Assassin's Creed started becoming into its own. Before, you could not restart memories, you could not play them over again. There was no reason to, because once you finished it, that was it. There was literally no reason to go back. But once they gave you that 100% synchronization, they really gave you a reason to go back and really kind of just enjoy the game so much more. See, there's 101 Borgia flags, as well as the feathers. There's just way too many of those types of things that keep a lot of people from wanting to ever even try a 100% synchronization of the entire game, which is why I don't even really want to try it either, because it's just too monotonous to go around and get those specific things. It really is, which is unfortunate. And the fact that you can actually ride your horse inside the cities is another reason why this game is so awesome. Surprise, old friend. You can take a look at the database. Niccolo Machiavelli is very famous throughout history. You know what? Here's the thing, though. When I was playing this for the first time, I don't know. Throughout the game, I always got these suspicions of him. And I want to go through it. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I want to go through this, and I want to see if you, for those of you that are new to the game that have not played it before, see if you start to see any suspicions of Machiavelli. That way, to see if they did it on purpose, or maybe it was just something that I was seeing.
Ezio, what a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them.
New man in town. Accompany Machiavelli through Rome, encountering dangers along the way. Full synchronization. Throw the Borgia captain into the scaffold to kill him. This was the first real challenge that you had in doing this full synchronization, because you had to specifically take out a target in a different way than you're used to doing. You usually never threw anyone into anything in the previous game. So in this instance, you need to make sure that when you are taking him out, that you are next to one of those scaffoldings. You got to grab him, and then you got to throw him into it.
Follow me. Take care not to draw any undue attention.
When do I ever?
Also, I think in Revelations is when they started doing the whole hold down the A button, I believe, and you can actually walk with them instead of like, and it literally walks with them. You don't, kind of like how it is in Red Dead almost.
I have my blade.
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you.
Grazie.
While you're in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason.
As soon as I hear some, I will let you know.
Time-wise here, I live in Eastern United States, so it is about almost, what, 2 o'clock here? Almost? Not quite yet. Buy the stiletto and Roman Spalders at the blacksmith. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that I'm able to make your day go by a little bit easier. Stiletto.
This torment had better stop now!
Then, now you can survive the journey back to Firenze.
Perhaps. But I'm not going to Firenze.
Oh.
There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet. The King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia, and at this rate he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
See, before I would always try to take out this target in a stealthy manner, but because of the 100% synchronization goals, some missions you are no longer going to even try to do it stealthy, because in order to take this guy out, it wants you to do it via its own specific way, which is not a stealthy way.
Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
See the scaffolding there? Okay, we're just going to have to start taking people out, but we need to make sure that we take him out in a specific way. So here we go. That was weird. It even... It's not letting me actually counter. Oh, I see what it's doing. Oh, of course it missed.
No, keep on him, boys. All angry.
Nope. No, don't kill him. Alright. See what I mean? It's very tough. There we go. It's very weird in some of these cases to get the 100% synchronization, because it makes you feel like you have to go against what you normally want to do, which is to like kind of stealthily assassinate him, get up behind him, and stuff like that. But in order to achieve that 100% sync, you have to do it this way. Otherwise, it will not work. So some people ask me, why do I not use face cam? I do use face cam sometimes, but for walkthroughs, I absolutely do not like to use face cam because I feel it takes away from what I'm trying to show off in the game. I don't want my face to cover up the game. My voice is one thing, but having your face cover up the game to me just seems like a bad idea, because I want you all to take a look at the game and see how beautiful the game is without my face kind of covering up the screen. Because if you look, right, there's a map on the bottom, there's on the left side, you've got those things, you've got all these things on the screen, the HUD, that take up spaces, and I feel if I were to not have those things there, then maybe a face cam would be okay to put there, but I just don't want to take up. I want you to see the game. I'm a playthrough channel where I like the game to shine, not necessarily my face. But there will be times that I, yes, will have hold on. I'm trying to get, I think I have to go, is it up or here? Do you notice how, look at the sign here, right? So there's a big thing there. I think you have to go, I don't think you can do it yet. Am I mistaken, everybody? It's like I said, it's been quite a long time since I've played, but it won't let me up. I'm trying to go up higher. Normally you would burn everything here in order to be able to grab this like area or whatever, but it doesn't look like you can do it yet. Yeah, so normally you'd be able to burn that thing so you can like kind of uncover the district, which we're going to be doing a lot, obviously. But I don't think you can do it as of just yet.
Just because you kill a few guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
You see what I mean? It just, we were just a little bit, I guess, too early for it. I'm trying to remember exactly how everything is, but like I said, it's been quite a bit of time. It's been over 10 years since I've played this. This was a very, very cool new feature that they added to this game, and I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I thought it, oops, totally did not expect to do that there. I thought it added a lot of really cool replayability. It gave you a lot of great things to do outside of the main story, is to grab all of these. Now, some of them you are going to have to get story related, but a lot of them you will not have to get story related. I'm going to tell you straight up right now, we are going to grab every single one of these, because I really, really enjoy the challenge of doing all the Borgia Towers.
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
Now, if you ever want to check your status, notice how it says throw the Borgia captain in the scaffold to kill him, but it doesn't say you completed it yet. I don't think it says you completed until the very end of the mission. Even though we clearly took him out by throwing him into it. There we go. 100% full synchronization. The new man in town. Complete. And we're going to purchase this horse stabler for $0. Now, my question is, and for the you history buffs out there from this time period, was the actual currency called florins, even in Rome? I'm really interested to find out if that was true. For those of you out there that might be Italian or know what the currency is, was it called florins back in the day, even here in Rome? Easy come, easy go. Accompany Machiavelli to the Campidoglio. Don't lose any health. I will say that it can be a little cumbersome to use your horse in the city, so just, you know, be careful. Like I said, you have to kind of follow the AI, and sometimes the AI can spaz out a little bit. So always give them a little bit of distance, and in that way, hopefully, we'll have a little easier time to complete these objectives. So you can see we have an eye icon. So you can actually set a marker.
I intend to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
Stop sparring with me.
Fine. Let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule. Killing one man will not change things. We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the sand.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the Assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go, get back what he has stolen. I will wait at the Campidoglio. I am meeting a contact there.
Okay, I can't control the camera. There we go. That's so weird. So just sometimes it takes the camera away from you when you get off a horse.
You are making a big mistake.
Get out of here before I regret sparing your life.
There we go. So we're going to go pretty much right into the next memory after memory after memory here. To at least get this one. Actually, I think it'll be a good idea, since we have this marked, before we continue this next memory, we are going to go ahead and grab the eye. You all know how bad I am at puzzles, so I'm just warning you ahead of time. That if there are going to be puzzles in this, I need your help, alright? I am not very good when it comes to puzzles. I think everyone on this channel knows. So if you see the... if you see the way to do this specific puzzle at any point in time, let me know as soon as possible. I want to try to make it an enjoyable experience for all of you out there. Otherwise, it can be a little frustrating. I'm going to grab the synchronization point. I don't think we have the ability to jump up to that quite yet, so we're going to have to find a different way around. Now, there's always specific ways for you to get up into an area. You just have to find it. See, even there you can't. I think we don't have that ability to do that jump anymore, so... Alright, where can I jump up from? I think maybe right here could be the only way.
Isn't that illegal? Not my problem.
Nope. Like I said, in Assassin's Creed 2, you were able to grab a hold of ledges before you jump down. You've lost that ability now, so you kind of have to start again from scratch. First thing we're going to do here before we grab the eye is try to get this synchronization point. If we can. I'm not even sure if we can now. I think we can. Should be able to. I believe there is a mission later on that you're going to come back to here. Because there is a mission that I do remember in this location later on in the game. Towards the end. Alright, so at this point we need to look for... Oops. Like I said, when you're using Eagle Vision still very close to a synchronization point, you can sometimes accidentally trigger it, so you don't want to do it until you're a little bit further away, I guess. Let's grab this feather here without jumping off. Alright, let's take a look and see if we can find this location. So I don't see it in the front of the building. And I honestly do not remember where it is. I don't see it on the side. I don't see it there. So let's go up. Could be inside, very much so. Yeah, there's a I see that feather all the way over there. Let's look around here first. Alright, so I am not seeing it. Maybe is it inside, everybody? It's not inside. Okay. I'm just gonna have to find it the old-fashioned way. It is not up here, so that really doesn't leave too many options of where it could be. Yeah, I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Let me drop down over here and see. Okay. Not here. I like how some people out there are saying it's inside, some people are saying it's outside. We'll find it. It's just hiding from us right now. It's inside? Okay. Alright, so we'll go inside.
For the sin of adultery have now been tripled.
No, but I also agree. Most of the time they're outside, but it looks like this one's inside. Right there it is. Alright, so now it's just a matter of getting to it. So these ones are like puzzles, okay. Like this. It's a little different.
You dropped out of the grid. Where were you?
Not sure. Some kind of fragmented memory?
Maybe you should stop.
I'm good. I want to keep going.
Loading.
The next game they became first-person challenges, I believe. Masters all, they did not work, but ruled from on high. Alright, so if you guys can see the puzzle and you can see the outcome, please let me know. It's for the enjoyment of everyone else. So masters, they're all masters. They did not work, but they ruled from on high. This feels like to me, this has got to be, they did not work. This has got to be a master. This looks like this would be a master. This one's got to be a master. That one's got to be a master. And possibly that one? No. Maybe that one? Yep, alright.
Loading.
Moving away from the sovereign and his crossed brow, the people take 2 steps forward. Okay, so this one I'm not I know chess, but moving away from the sovereign and his crossed brow. Well, the crossed brow would be the king. The people take 2 steps forward. That's the only one that I can think of that has a crossed brow. So that means it would be this one right here, taking 2 steps forward, right?
Loading.
They become increasingly aware of our existence. We can no longer rely on the divine right of the aristocracy to maintain control. We need a new system, something much more subtle.
Loading. Quarantine zone. Quarantine lifted.
I'll put 16's video files here. Hopefully they'll begin to make sense as you free up each file.
The only thing I didn't like is they're literally just like 2 seconds or 1 second of a clip. Actually, there's not even that many in this. There you go. First one complete. Okay, now we can, I feel, move on to the mission. Once I do this, for those of you that were wondering, I will grab this feather. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably not going to be grabbing... Well, this is not a feather, this is a Borgia flag. I'm not going to be grabbing all the Borgia flags. I refuse. That's just too much for me. I don't have it in me, guys. Now, every video that you're going to see here, you can still grab from when you're falling, which is cool. Every video you're going to see is based off of the live stream. So we're not going to turn these into videos. We're going to, excuse me, let me make it clear. They're going to turn into videos. All live streams turn into videos. We are not going to separate them and create separate standalone videos. So when you're watching this, what my plan, and hopefully I can get some help from anyone out there that wants to participate, is once the video is on YouTube, once the live stream is done, and you can actually comment below, you know how there's the chat comments and then there's the actual comments. If someone could please list the timestamps for each and every single memory, so that way people that want to just go specifically straight forward to a memory will be able to do so. It would greatly help others that want to actually watch this. Say they only want to see sequence 2, memory number 1. If you could label in the timestamps for me, then what I can do is I can take that and actually implement them into the live stream, so that way you can click on a certain section and be able to watch. This is what I would like to do for our Assassin's Creed Brotherhood playthrough. All I will need you guys to do again is just put the timestamps, and then next to that time is whatever mission is being shown. Then I can do the rest and actually implement them into the actual stream itself, which will make things, I think, a little bit easier for everyone to enjoy. Okay, so we just need to... Looks like we can get there from this angle. Looks like it's going to be on this other side here. Let's see if I die. I always think I will. Can't tell where that is.
I am so embarrassed.
Alright, so right here is like where it is. So I think it's going to be... It's got to either be above or below. But as you can see, I can't get up there. I'm just trying to figure out how to make my way into there. I think, here we go. There we go. Nice. Yep, so when this video is over, just someone please do the timestamps, and then I will get it all situated over the next day or so, and then everyone will be able to follow these live streams pretty easily.
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
I did.
A small victory.
They add up, and in time with work, we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me.
Who's got the mail? Rendezvous with Machiavelli's contact and retrieve the letter he carries. Full synchronization. Catch the Borgia courier in under 1 minute. Alright, so we only have 1 minute. This is where we could actually have to restart this mission to be able to do it. So in that case, if I am failing an objective, make sure that you set the parameter or the timestamp for when I actually pass it at the beginning of it. Thank you so much, Matthias. I appreciate it, bud. Thank you for the donation, the super chat. I will have the super chat notification fixed for next stream. It's, for whatever reason, it just doesn't want to show up right now. I do apologize. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn down the music because the music is just too loud. It's overpowering even for me to be able to actually hear anything else. And plus, this might help me with copyright, so I do apologize, but the music is going to be down from now on. I'm just going to set it at 2.
Leave this place of business. It fools your friends, the people, quite easily.
When did you become so cynical?
I merely describe the reality of Roma today. But
that is just still really loud. It's really hard to actually hear anything that he is saying because of that music is... Oh, it didn't save, that's why. Okay. There we go.
all may not be lost. The good news is that we have allies in the city. How much longer this will last, however, I cannot say.
I don't know if you're looking for something from 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision...
He was attempting to steal official Vatican mayor.
Perdonatemi, signore. You must be mistaken. Who are you working for, ladro? I am working for no one.
Then no one will care what we do to you.
Grazie.
Where is it?
The courier still has the letter.
Ezio, stop him! Find me at the Terme.
Alright, so we have to catch him within under 1 minute. Might be the easiest one we've ever done. Jeez. Like I said, some of these, obviously, it's starting you out. It's kind of letting you know that, hey, you know, they're going to get tougher, but the beginning ones are actually pretty easy. Now, there is another eyepiece here. It is not on the inside. I cannot see it glowing at all on the inside, so that means it's got to be on the outside. There's actually quite a few missions that you're going to be able to partake during the Colosseum. Alright, my guess it's going to be high, but we need to kind of go back away a little bit just so that we could see the entirety as we move around. You can see just how many stories this place is. It's pretty massive. So I'm looking around. Does any of you know exactly where it's located? It's not on this side. We'll kind of move around. Not there. Still not seeing it just yet. Yeah, the mission that I remember is one where there's like a play going on inside or something, and you gotta do some really cool things. I don't see it yet.
Hey, what was that all about?
Unfortunately, I could, with the horse, I don't know if I'd be able to look up as easily. Which is why I'm doing it this way. Oh, is that it? Found it. Alright, sweet. Now, you also have to remember that we might not have the ability to climb all the way up there yet. Let's see. As long as it'll let us keep climbing here. See, right there, it won't even let... It's so weird. Sometimes it lets you climb and sometimes it doesn't. It's hard to always tell what it's going to let you climb. See, he will not jump and climb that, so you have to go around to the side and then up. Alright, so maybe I don't have the ability to get this yet. Notice how I can't just like... I think I have... I think I can climb this right here. Yep. Grab one of these, then make my way. I don't get this. Okay, good.
Desmond.
So it's something you actually grab. Okay, guys, get ready. I know I'm gonna need the help on this. You guys know how I am. Come on, Green, get your puzzle skills ready for me.
Loading.
The individual intends only his own gain. He is, in this, as in many other cases, led by an invisible hand to promote an end which was no part of his intention.
Loading.
Okay, I can't do anything with this, so I guess I just have to hit A. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, it does that. You little punk. Alright, so here we go. We gotta start somewhere. That one, you guys know how I am at this one. I'm just so awful at it. Right there, that's... And then I see this here. Okay, but you gotta remember that it's not straight on, unfortunately. So, the question is that hanging straight up? Like there? There we go. By far the greatest part of those goods which are the subject of desire are procured by labor, and they may be multiplied not in one country alone, but in many almost without any assignable limit, if we are disposed to bestow the labor necessary to obtain them.
Loading.
Both on the two sides. I don't know if that's the same picture or not. Alright. See, it changes the picture. But we got a good idea because we actually paid attention and we know exactly that that's the top. We know that that's going to go there. Like I said, these first ones... Oh, you're making it tough for me, you little punk. I think here... Alright, so that's completely opposite. There we go. So, if I go 1, 2, I think right there might be it. Okay, that's close. It's only It's about 2. Right there is the center, which is 1 over. There we go. A great empire has been established for the sole purpose of raising up a nation of customers. It cannot be very difficult to determine who have been the contrivers of this whole mercantile system, not the consumers, we may believe, whose interests have been entirely neglected, but the producers, whose interests have been so carefully attended to.
Loading.
That's great. We're going to be playing some Valhalla again soon because of the DLC that's coming out, so... Alright, so if I look at it, I can get a sense of adjustment here. Okay. So that's going over about 2, okay? 1, 2. Well, technically that looks like that should be straight up. So if that's the case, then that one would go there. That will go there. Country that makes provisions to increase the inhabitants, whose situation is good and whose people have a genius who have a genius adapted to trade, will never fail to be the gainers in the balance, provided the labor and industry of their people be well managed and carefully directed.
Loading.
These first ones are always easy, guys. They're always really easy. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Did they just bridge the Metal Gear Solid series with the Assassin's Creed series? You heard it here. You heard it here, folks. Look, it's the la la li la lo. I mean, it's the lo 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 lo. Sorry, that's a horrible joke.
Loading.
The workforce increases. Brother right beside brother. Brother right beside brother. Well, okay. Well, that could be 2 things. The workforce. Well, here is the workforce, right? But when I think of brother, I think of either him and him. Oh, that was super simple.
Loading. Quarantine zone.
What the heck? My god, how many of these do we have to do? Sheesh, how many do you have to do here? What's going on? Is it a timer? I'm really confused right now. I think you have to get 2 in a row, like, really quick. Yeah, you have to get 2 in a row really quick. I think that's how you had to do that one. See, this one, though, they don't have a play all up to that point, I guess.
I don't know if you're looking for something from 16, but last time scanning in eagle vision seemed to help.
I believe there is a viewpoint up here. We just need to locate said viewpoint. But man, this is just so beautiful. I'm so happy to be playing Brotherhood with all of you. So thank you so much for being here, and I really do hope you're enjoying as well. But I think there is a viewpoint up here somewhere. See how it doesn't show us there's a viewpoint because it's a locked area? And now you can see that it's unlocked. You guys want to fight? Sure.
Most criminal in the morning. No, brother.
Okay. There we go. I think you picked the wrong guy to mess with. I'm just saying. And that is what makes this game significantly better than Assassin's Creed 2 right there. Just that super flow of combat is so rewarding. We've created a new channel on Discord. The channel is called Breathtaking, and inside it, if you're having a bad day, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling, man, life is getting too hard, come over to our Discord, click on the Breathtaking channel, and just be amazed and know that you're breathtaking. Crepe il lupo. Deliver the letter. Machiavelli near. The Tame di Traiano. Don't lose any health. I just lost health. I think I just lost health, didn't I? Did I start out with that amount of health or no? I didn't take any. I don't remember getting hit, but I might have to replay this mission because I don't really remember. Yeah, okay, so we got to do it again. Even though we did get the serial. Alright. See, that's what I'm saying. Is that sometimes you can get a little unlucky, but that's what's so great about this. You can go right back into it. can't take any damage. So, and that's the thing about the chaining, is that you can still get hit if you're not smart. You never want to like fully commit to the chain. You always want to be ready at any time for someone to do their own counter. That's why you always want to go for the one that looks like he's going to hit you. Right there, see? That guy was coming up. I wanted to make sure that I had him.
Where did these murderers come from?
And there we go. See, sometimes it can be pretty easy. Sometimes it can take you a retry or two. Think of it this way. Always be aware of where the next guy is that lights up that he's about to attack. Because in this game, they decided to let you know that, hey, someone is about ready to attack you. So, as long as you take a look for where that little white flashing is, aim in that direction when you're trying to counter everyone and trying to go through those chains. Then it can become a little bit better, I think. How do you dodge? I think there's a dodge button that you can do. I think A dodges. Or X, one of those. I'm not really 100% sure. I haven't looked at it yet. I usually stick to the counter. See, sometimes when enemies can be really close, it can be really hard to loot. Because they're so close to each other that you have to, like, kind of wait. Just trying to get up as much money as we possibly can to start our adventure. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is telling... Yeah, this is like the first Assassin's Creed... a tomb that you can go into. They got tombs in this one just like they did in AC2. The halls of Nero. Locate the shrine to Romulus. Complete the memory within 8 minutes. Alright, so this one could take us a few times. I don't know where I'm going. Therefore, I'll do my best. I think we can all agree that time missions can be crappy, but they're not anywhere near as worse as tailing missions. Okay, so I have no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing here. I see that. Okay, I'm guessing it has something to do with coming in here. Okay. I know I see it over there, but I'm not even going to try to grab it. That's where I came, right? I don't like time missions at all, man, because I just feel like everything I'm doing is... I have to just be so fast I can't sit around and look and enjoy what I'm looking at, you know? See, I messed that up.
Now I can get back up here.
I feel like I've already failed this because I feel like 8 minutes is already... Oh my god, he... Jeez. And he just keeps missing it. There we go. Nope, I am... These types of missions here, if they're timed, they're the worst. He just keeps missing it. Like, he doesn't even try to hit it. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, everybody. This is just some of the frustrating things that go into this. He doesn't want to jump off of it the way that he should. Can't line it up. All I'm doing is pressing back, but you have to press it at the correct angle that the game wants it to be. Look at him. He just misses it entirely. Doesn't matter what you do. You're right. Don't press a direction. That's it. Whatever you do, don't press a direction there. I was always pressing a direction, like how you've always done in previous. Don't do it. Failed. Dang it, man. Alright. Gotta start it over again. So, now we know. At least we figured this out early enough to know that when you get those moments there where you have to jump from one side to another, do not press a direction. Just back eject. You do not have to actually press back. I was always under the assumption, maybe they changed it for this one, that you always had to press in the direction of where you were actually supposed to jump to. Which I guess you don't have to. At least it does give you a countdown timer, so you know that if you're getting close or not, right? A lot of games, they won't. They won't even tell you until the end of the mission. Yeah, no other inputs. Just RT and A. Yeah. Now, this is something that's been happening for so long, right? It's like the rant that I did with Metal Gear Solid 5. Anytime that something requires you to do something in a certain amount of time, yeah, that's more challenging, but it doesn't make the gameplay better, in my opinion. I don't like having to either do an S rank or a full synchronization rank based off of, because you have to do it time based. It does, because here's the thing. In my opinion, it doesn't take any skill to do the first time you're playing through. It doesn't take any skill. You don't know where you're going. You have no way of knowing what you need to do. So I actually like the way that Red Dead Redemption 2 does its gold. Even though that a lot of the missions that Red Dead Redemption 2 does are time-based. Here's the thing. The first time you play it, it does not tell you what you need to do to get gold. It's only after the second time you play it do you know what the limitations are. I prefer that way. It's telling me it wants you to play the game the way you want first. Here, it just comes out and says what it wants you to do. But you don't pick, and then all you want to do is do it, and you can't enjoy it as much. You know what I mean? Because that's, you want to achieve that goal right away. So if it just lets you replay it to do that specific timed thing, then yeah, that's fine. But the first time I play it, I don't want to have to worry about a time. But anytime something like that shows up, I immediately want to do what it tells me to do, because that's just how I am as a gamer. I want to be challenged, but oh, it can be so frustrating. But you know, I digress. Obviously, it's not like it's a bad system or anything like that, and I don't think it's a bad system. It's really fun. But once you know the mechanics of everything, then it becomes a lot more funner. The first time, it can just be very frustrating. That's why the first time you play, you should just enjoy the mission. Take your time, look at the beautifulness of all the levels and everything that they put in the game. Then come back to it, play the mission again, and have fun. See, it even actually tells you. It says release LS. But see, when you've been playing games like Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, in order to jump to a specific location, you always had to press in, you know, like kind of, you always wanted to press in that direction. But it clearly tells you right there, you just saw. It literally said, just release LS. So the game is telling you to do what it wants you to do. It's just, we have it, or at least I do, engraved in my head to want to press in the direction of where it wants you to go to. Don't do it. Don't do it, my friends. It will consume you. Nope, what are you doing? I don't think we should have a problem getting it this time. We're already like 2 minutes ahead of what we were last time. Almost at 300 likes already. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I think this was the point I was doing 100% synchronization back when I originally played this in 2011. And I think this was the point when I said, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to enjoy the game. And I decided not to do it anymore when I was doing that originally. Yeah, I'm definitely not green. Where was it? There it is. You see how the mission this level kind of flows? It's almost like it's telling you, like it lays out a clear path, and once you see that path, man, is it fun when you pull it all together. Oh, it's so fun. You know what? I didn't
get back up here.
I didn't have a problem with the tank mission when I did it first, and I'm pretty sure I did that. Well, I don't really remember, but I think I did that 100%. Nah, I'm not even worried about getting that. I don't have to get everything. I don't know what I'm doing. And see, here's the problem. Where am I supposed to go? Oh my god, what's it doing? Okay, I see it. No? Okay, you gotta go to... Okay. See, I got to this point before, but then I just stopped. Instead, I should have kept going until the end of the mission so I could actually see where I needed to go.
help if I fall.
Which I'm sure I will.
Perfect. A route up if I fall.
I was gonna say, let me guess, that will help when I fall. Okay, well, let me jump. There it goes. Took a while. My god, hurry up, hurry up! Oh my god. I didn't want to, I was trying to grab it as much as I could. I was like, you know what, forget it. Fortunately, just gotta leave it all behind. Didn't want to take the risk. We got it. All right. Thank you, ladies and gents, for staying calm with me there. It sucks, man, because I wanted to grab all those coins, but very close one. It was getting really close to the end there.
The followers of Romulus. This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me.
I could have grabbed them. I know. Well, unfortunately, I just didn't know at the time, and it's okay.
Looks rather risky.
Oh, it's right there. Okay, I see it. I think we'll get it later. It's not that big of a deal. I don't want to get too far away from Machiavelli before it tells me I'm failing something. I see something like that, I just want to grab it now, but I can wait.
We recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards, but many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
Alright, so it just says enter the tunnels, but before I do that, let's go ahead and see if we can actually grab this. I don't think you can get it from there. I think you gotta go... You know, I'm not 100% sure. I think you might be able to do it over here. It's not there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can actually jump up here. Maybe you'll get something a little bit later that'll allow you to do it. I do see something over there. I just want to make sure that it doesn't fail the mission because I'm coming all the way over here. But I do see where it looks like I'd be able to do something from here. All right, but as you can see, you need to get over on that other side, not this one. So me being over here does not help because I can't do a jump from that side over there. There's got to be another way we can do it. I don't think you can do it just yet, and that's okay. But at least we try. We ain't gonna know until we actually try and figure things out.
Watch yourself, friend.
All right, so it should take us, I guess, right to where we need to go. These were, I guess, considered like fast travel points. See, that's why I'm really excited when I get to Revelations to use my hook blade.
Ben trovato, Nicolò. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
Si.
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
What?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy, and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
Si, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
Make some friends.
Looks like we just finished this 100% synchronization of the Roman underground. I don't think there was an actual one we need to do. And I believe that was sequence 2 is complete. Buns of steel.
Messere per mangiare.
Let's go ahead and grab the one that's right here. I'm going to be honest, there is a game that I have been wanting to play for a long time. An Assassin's Creed game that I have not played since my original walkthrough. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I don't know why, but lately I've been thinking about playing that game, and it's got me all excited again, because I remember the line launcher and how fun it was to do everything with the line launcher, to go like across the 1880s and 90s, whenever that takes place. Oh, it's actually got me quite excited again. So this takes you inside your Assassin's Bureau, which we're going to spend a lot more time in here later on in our playthrough. Right now it's pretty empty, but I think eventually we're going to be able to start kind of having a Brotherhood, and then we'll be able to do missions with those Brotherhood soldiers. It's going to be pretty fun. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So for now, I'm just kind of taking a look around and letting you see in what this place looks like. It's not as memorable as, say, Monteriggiano, I think. But it's still pretty cool nonetheless. So let's take a look at that DNA sequence here. I've been really wanting to take a look and see how it actually works. So let's say in sequence 2, you've got your different memories, and you just click on whichever one you want, and then you can replay the mission. It's really fun. I was toying with the idea of making separate videos, but then I realized that if I'm doing the 100% synchronization in here in this stream, and then I make separate videos, no one's really going to watch the separate videos, because most of you are watching the stream. So it's better just to label it as the actual playthrough that we're doing. Notice how I didn't put walkthrough, because we're going through the missions for the first time, and if we get it, we get it. If we don't, then we're playing it over. Whereas in a walkthrough, I would have already played it and then do it. But the cool thing about this is, if I ever want to do a high quality walkthrough version of this game sometime in the future or whatever, I will already have the game beat on the Series X, and I can go and do each and every single mission like that. I don't have to worry about all the free roam side stuff. I can just focus on the mission whenever I want to eventually do it or whatever. So it's a win-win situation, you know? Yeah, there's 3 available right now. Let's take a look at some of the... Also, we're not just going to be doing just the missions in the stream. We're going to be doing other things, like running around, getting some of the other stuff, you know, enjoying what you can do. Let's try one of the stealth assassinations. So, Hidden Blade. Kill all 8 targets using only the Hidden Blade without being detected. Got free run, race against the clock while running, climbing, and jumping. Let's try this one. Let's do... Complete a short free run sprint in under a minute against the clock. Let's see if we can get gold. Alright, we just barely missed the gold. Okay. There's a few things I messed up a little bit throughout that, but I think we can get gold. We only missed it by about 3 seconds. Now that I know exactly where I need to go, I think we can do it. Oh my god. Did we get it? Just because I was slightly off just by a little bit, I think it wanted... We got it. Look at that. That was close. Man, these are so fun, right? You know what? I could possibly do separate videos for doing gold and stuff on this. We could create a playlist at least, and we can do all of the VR things like in a separate kind of video that goes along with this. Let's try the race tutorial. Race against the clock. Yep. Okay, so I definitely did not do something right there. Hmm? Oh, I see. I wanted you to jump to the side, that's why. Okay. Release A before reaching the ledge, drop down instead of jumping. Gotcha. Alright. Resetting. I'm confused what it wants me to do. What am I not doing right there? What? Okay, I have got to stop at that point to see exactly what it's wanting me to do, because I'm really confused there. Okay, what does it want me to do here? Okay, free run drop. Release A before reaching the ledge to drop down. That's what it's wanting me to do. Okay. Then it said tap A. This kind of reminds me of like the VR training for Metal Gear Solid, which was, I had so much fun doing those. What? It said tap A. That's... Man, it's really weird. Okay, I have no idea. Because see, I'm always holding down A. See? What am I supposed to do? I think I'm not tapping in enough time, I guess? Jump earlier? Okay. Nope, didn't do it. I tapped A. I tapped A as soon as I was on that marker, and it did not do Did it again. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm tapping. Listen, guys. I swear to you, I am tapping A the moment I get to that marker, and it's not doing it. There you go. Do not sprint. Just jog. Totally missed that one. All right, we're getting closer and closer. Yeah, so don't sprint there. And that's what makes it so confusing. And let me explain to you why that's confusing. It literally says, if you pay attention, it says free run and tap A. Well, the only way you can free run is if you hold down the A button. Otherwise, you're not free running. See, I'm free running here. I'm gonna stop free running, and then I'm gonna tap A. Oh, of course, he hit the side. Boy, I've mastered this first section, though. What? Tap B to grab. Okay, that I don't know why that got me confused. I thought it was telling me to tap B once I was on there, but no, you don't want to do that. Nope. Damn it. Because he just, for some reason, he decides to jump to the side. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna admit that this little tutorial is not set up very well. I think it'd be better if they wouldn't fail you immediately, or they would give you feedback as to what is going on. You gotta be lined up with the center perfectly. Don't... I didn't hit anything. You gotta be super far back if you want to not hit that top. Jump along the wall. Press LS towards the wall. Advance catchback. Okay, I gotcha. Sheesh. Okay, I got it now. All right. I was very confused by that. I don't know, but we got it. Silver medal, gold medal's 45 seconds. I think we can do it. Oh, he jumped. There you go again. You're pressing, listen, all you can do is press right. I pressed right, and he flew in a diagonal direction Which was not where you needed to go. You have to press right. You can't just press A. It doesn't work that way because then you'll go nowhere. Oh my god. I tapped it, but you're free running, you have to let go of it, then you have to tap it, and it just did not register. Where you going, Strain? Where you going? It's so weird. But if there's anything that's good that's coming of this, it really is teaching you the mechanics. Maybe they weren't implemented to the greatest of their ability, but you do get a good sense of what you can and can't do in the game. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I jump too high? I think we missed it by like a second. Second or two. No, we got it. There we go. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, so like I said, I think I might do a video of doing just all of these. I think it would actually be quite fun. Would you guys watch a video if I was doing every single one of these VR? Flag hunts. Oh god, give me a break. Let's try the flawless hidden blade. Let's see that one. Oh my god, come on. That screwed that up. We had that too. Well, you get the idea, guys. I don't want to, you know, go through all that. I think I want to do a video on that. Why not? It'd be fun. We're playing the game again. It'd be more content to have, so it's really a win-win situation. And when you see that video, they'll be done all perfected, like a perfectionist type of thing. So pretty cool though. Really, really cool. It says new outfit unlocked in the inventory menu. Got the plain cape. The Viente cape. The Medici cape. The Florentine noble attire. The armor of Altair. Altair's robes. The Draken armor. Ooh. Take a look at this bad boy. Fashioned by the Helmschmied Armory in 1489. Only a few sets were completed due to the weight of the metal. Very few men proved strong enough to wear it. That looks pretty cool. I figured this is what Ezio would have wore during this time period. Why would he want to stick out and wear white? You know you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. My name is Ezio Auditore da Firenze. The Borgias killed my father. Prepare to die. Here's that whole thing where you can go around and buy things. You can renovate this bank. Income generated by renovating buildings is deposited into bank vaults. Renovating banks will increase the amount of money vaults can hold.
Someone is going to have to pay, otherwise I will be out of business.
That's the big kicker. Excess money will be lost. Where did he go? Dude's a magician, dude. I literally just saw someone like jumping over here. He came up here. Then he went into La La Land. I have no idea where that guy just went. All right, well, everyone, that is going to be it for today for Assassin's Creed. I really do hope you all enjoyed. Again, we're going to be streaming this every Thursday. I know today is Saturday, and we did this stream on Saturday, but that's just because I had the doctor's appointments. I have to have surgery, or eventually I'm going to have surgery on my back, but I have a procedure on Monday, but it's at like 9 in the morning, so I should be able to stream Red Dead Redemption 2 after that procedure. Hopefully everything will be okay. But I've got a procedure on Monday, and then after that, they're going to tell me whether or not I have to have the surgery or not. So, you know, send a prayer out my way, or just think of me during that time, as my back is pretty bad, and we need to get it all nice and fixed. So other than that, thank you guys so much. Thank you to the Super Chats. I really do appreciate it. You guys have made this stream awesome. I can't wait to play more Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for all of you out there. Yeah, I love you guys. Take care of your the stream's learning. If you want to, let me explain to those of you that are new to the channel. Every Sunday I put out a video that tells you exactly what the week ahead is going to be. It's called Strain's Week Ahead. So make sure you check out that video every Sunday. I did one last Sunday to tell you what was going on this week. It'll always tell you when I'm live. I'm usually live about 1 p.m. EST. I don't know how it equates to your time wherever you are in the world, but 1 p.m. EST is when I am live just about every single day. And there's specific games that we play, and you can find that out by watching that video called Strain's Week Ahead. Other than that, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for the 300 likes. It means a lot. I can't wait to continue to play this game in the future for you guys over the next few months. And I love you all, and I will see you on the next stream. Peace out. Bye.